We back, baby. Live from Green Bay. Cowboys. Packers. Let's get it on.
And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action this time with Love. That one caught downfield by Watson.
You gotta be
Going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown.
not a good way to start.
70 yards. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon.
Not a good start, fellas.
McManus's point after is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Oh my gosh.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Now a 2nd and 10. On play action, Prescott. As he throws it. A couple quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up the blitz here, or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes? Prescott from the gun on 3rd. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Terrible start. Terrible start.
Situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. First carry for Josh Jacobs.
Oh my gosh.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Love. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Damone Clark fought his way through and buried him behind the line.
So they send 4 guys out wide, keep it back in to protect, but the linebacker still gets to him before there's time to throw. They've got to get some kind of contact on him, slow him down. Otherwise, he'll continue to sit on the quarterback.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
Touchdown, man.
Down the right sideline. And he will get this into the end zone.
Rough start. Rough start. Rough start.
Josh Jacobs, 46 yards. And the Packers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point from McManus
pass is good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's
Oh.
and good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Off the play fake, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. That's caught inside the 20.
Let's fight, baby. Let's fight.
CeeDee Lamb, 63 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that down, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over.
Come on, defense.
This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Oh, well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1.
Yo, you gotta be.
Goes left side. He may go. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh
Good
Jacobs.
fucking run.
Second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. McManus's point after is good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick
They're
it
giving me
away.
what I want.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
On the run, it's Dowdle. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Play action now. Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
Come on and fight for me.
Touchdown.
Fight for me. Come on, defense.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys are back within a score. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play in the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Second and 9. Love now. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down at the Cowboys' 39. 93 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory even if they don't get it, though. Here's Love.
Are you serious? Oh, my gosh. Are you serious? Good. Good catch, Slim. Oh, my gosh.
But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
And they're right there in that middle ground field goal. But as you said, they picked it up. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a
I'm still messed up on that.
So the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the 1st half.
Okay.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
House call. House call.
Marquise Bell.
Back in the game, baby. Don't give up on me. Come on.
Into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Come on, man.
So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this 1st half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion
What a way to fight.
at halftime, because I think we were headed towards one. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And
Come on, defense.
coming, so this will come out to the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Play fake. Here's Love.
Come on, fight!
Down he goes. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. To throw now. Here's Love.
Come on!
Incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Love from the gun.
You got it. What the? Come on, bruh.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown!
Oh, my gosh.
Romeo Doubs.
Good play, champ. Good play.
And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
I can't tell you what.
That's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown
It is.
to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown.
32 freaking
seconds.
seconds.
Dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And within trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Over the middle, complete. That's Ferguson. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Now Prescott. Being chased out left.
Get the fuck! Oh my gosh, he wouldn't.
His crew will take over with a football.
This Bama would not slide. Oh my gosh, dog. Are you fucking kidding me?
For this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. Now the Packers use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play.
Bama wouldn't slide, dog. Damn.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
Long, dog.
Completion-wise, way up at that time. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Steal. Just steal.
Glove. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed.
Going to get the field goal, man. Damn.
With 5 seconds left. A chance chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. The kick by McManus is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they...
All right, fellas. Y'all play like shit. Y'all fought back. Still down. Come on, man.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarterback.
Dak, you don't fumble. Man, we at least get a field goal out of this.
And they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the run.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play here for Dallas. And even 50 yards. Prescott off play action. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They run here with Dowdle. Now he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
2nd down and 3, ball on the 7. They run again with Dowdle. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
There you go, partner. That's some old-school football right there. You need 1 yard? Give it to your bruiser fullback and let him get the job done.
Dowdle will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Good job there defensively to push him back on 1st down. I'm not sure if this is 4-down territory or not because they can kick the field goal and get it back within a score. But you know that's not what they're thinking right now. A field goal has to be their last option.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Brandon Cooks from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score. And that score there makes this a much more manageable deficit.
Agreed, because before that touchdown, this looked like this was about over. Instead, they've got hope. They're back in the game. They feel better about themselves, and now they have a chance to make some more plays.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. Complete at the 1. And he'll get into the end zone. As
Come on, fight for me.
Successful. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Working out of the gun. Love. Looking deep here for Dobbs. He's got it at the 15.
Oh my gosh.
Romeo Dobbs, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers will add on to the lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point from
Crushing him.
McManus is good. And that makes this a 9-point game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Prescott to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They certainly thought they had open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Play fake. Here's Prescott. He gets it to Cooks. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And that's a good job there of knuckling down as an offense. You're trying to avoid 3 and out at all costs. And after 2 straight incompletions, this one's on target, and they're able to keep the chains moving.
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A running play, it's Dowdle. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 47 yards. And the Cowboys have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
They'll try and throw for it. And it's
Oh, shit.
intercepted at the goal line.
He gone.
Weaving through.
God damn.
And now he's free.
Good jam.
And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
God dang.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball is going to come out to the 30-yard line.
Come on, defense.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards.
Love looking to throw it. Throw quickly there, but it's incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
To pass, here's Jordan Love.
Come on!
Loss here as he's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down. They'll look to throw.
Come on!
Look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the return
Come on!
over the 31-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. They'll come up now on 2nd down. To throw, Prescott. Able to hit his target Lamb.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can. It's 3rd down. Now Prescott. It's caught left side by Cooks. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so, but it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch
The way he
everything.
threw it. Threw it behind him. He throws it in front.
Decision made for
That's touchdown.
him. Gotta go. It's fourth down. Desperation time. Prescott on fourth.
Oh my gosh! Are you serious, Dak?
Ball is incomplete. They had to go
Really?
with such little time remaining.
Bruh.
Baker's D comes up with a big
Are you serious?
About set to get this
Get
drive
the
started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all three timeouts defensively and then reassess.
Good game, champ.
And he
Good game.
gets back for first down. And that should be
This
the
Joker.
finishes the script. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point. In
Good
the
game.
That means it really counts.
Hey man, I gave it the best. I couldn't come back, but I fought. Good game, champ.